I'll never feel this free. Million people coming down, dancing to a song. Love is life and life is love. Blessings from above. Can you feel the love that's in the air? But if you feel it, let me hear you say, dancing, moving, moving everywhere. If you feel it, let me hear you say, na 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 na, eh na 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 na
Now remember, if you don't show the love and if you don't share the love that you have within you, we're not going to feel it in the air. It all starts with us. Can you feel the love? Freetown Collective, just about 14 minutes past the hour of 3 o'clock. Want to send some love to the folks out there at the Mount Hope Women's Hospital. I know you guys are always locked on.
Take me to the river, take me to the sea.
And I also want to send some love to my pharmacist friend out there in St. James.
Take me to the river.
Big up to the Nuts Man as well, Smokey, down there at City Gates. And to all the silent listeners, you listen every day to the Street 919 FM.
Your heart find peace.
But you don't call.
You come from could I up you.
But you know, on the Vienna show, we invite you to call. We always want to hear from new listeners with new perspective, a new look on things. Always, always welcome new voices and new listeners to the Street 919 FM, yeah? So we're going to go back to the phone lines, 342-0081, 771-1791, and 466-5391. Good afternoon, welcome.
Hi, good day.
Hey, Mr. Lahokita, how are you?
Oh, I just under some brilliant sun, man.
You under some what?
Brilliant sun.
Hey, you have sunshine down there?
Yeah, like it came out. But it came out, you know.
You're sounding far, though.
Huh?
You're sounding really, really far. We're hardly hearing you.
But anyhow, let me talk a little louder here. But the sun's brilliant right now because we had that overcast weather since almost 2 weeks ago. We began overcast and rain falling intermittently. Right? And but the weather is good for those who do not have dryers, electrical dryers. You have good sunlight for drying clothes today. Yeah. Okay, well, how about
Robert here, you just stepped out of the studio to come on.
Let me ask you too long because I want to talk on Christian. Now, this topic you had about the Africa support Russia, it's just two gentlemen was talking at the road or something.
Yeah, I just passed, and while in passing, that's all I heard.
Yeah, but that, you know, I mean, people say, you know what they want, but, you know, we have the world hegemony, America being the world economic for our house, right? Remember, America controls both the IMF and the World Bank, and any country that goes against America, they will lay with some nice sanctions. So Africa cannot afford to support Russia. It don't make sense in international relations that Africa support Russia, right? The other thing I want to say is that we have the death of Mr. Sonny Ramadhin. He was the first East Indian and he was Trinidadian to play for the West Indies cricket team.
Okay.
And he featured in 1950 Test series in England. Where in 1950 West Indies beat England at Test match for the first time. Right? And Lord Beginner came up with that calypso, cricket, lovely cricket. Cricket, lovely cricket. And Lord Beginner, he came up with this tune, cricket, lovely cricket. So I would like to hear that. And I'm sure your father would like to hear that because he's a cricket fan too. Right? And the other thing is this Eric. I hear you all talk about Eric. I knew Eric on you. I don't know if it's the same Eric. he used to have a bag with a huge bag with his book something on his shoulder. So I don't know if this guy is the Eric, but if that is the Eric, I'll know that Eric well.
A short man?
Yeah, he wasn't too short. I am 5'6". I am 5'6.5", and I think
Well, no, it's not Eric.
there's not even another one.
That short man I seen it. That
Yeah.
is it over there, Eric?
Eric Cavalli height, he's like me.
Well, and that picture and you name justice.
Yeah. Eric was a little high. The Eric I knew, that Eric's all over the place. But that Eric, I knew him. If that is the Eric, I will have known him between 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. I will have known him sometime during that period. Anyhow, I don't want to make Eric no talk. But, but the show, continues to grow and grow and grow. But I really like to pay tribute to Mr. Sonny Ramadine. Remember, he was from South Trinidad, eh? Mm-hmm. And this tune, he came up with this tune after West Indies won their first test series in England. Right? And that match he wrote about was the West Indies won at Lord's, and Lord's is the headquarters of cricket in the world. Right? So, precious girl, for you all, have a good afternoon. Remember,
God bless you as well.
Well, we have to always obey the highway code. And I told you from time to time, they must play Lord Baker, God Bless Our Nation. We need some nation-building songs, to be aired from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? So I know you're trying your best. You, poor soul, you're only one. You come like Little, you're only one, and Robert. Well, Robert, no, but they say two better than one. Well, yeah, Robert is a right-hand man there. Yeah? But you're trying your best, but you know how it is, girls. So I hope that show really grew. And next 20 years, people remember a young lady named Precious and a gentleman named Robert. Right? They did justice to Trinidad music and Caribbean music by extension. So you all have a good day, right? And good weather for the people who do not have electric dryers. Yeah.
All right, Mr.
Robert. Muy ale. Oh, man. I know about this one. I was saying we have to do some structural adjustment in the program.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's their recommendation, if we could have a little, like Paul Skin Douglas, it don't have to be a whole, a whole segment. But a little piece of sometimes Tantimol, a little piece of,
Yeah.
of the christening, so a little laughter now, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Program, we tend to restructure the program from time to time. Other people will come with recommendations, but I don't hear, and I say, we need a carnival going, and we need to put a little laughter in the,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So thanks, Mom. And let us listen and let the world listen to the VNR show.
The VNR show.
All right, Mr. Lahawk, have a good one. Good afternoon, welcome.
Hello?
Hi, Mr. Barton, live.
Mr. Barton.
Good ma'am, and good afternoon, Roberto.
Good afternoon to you.
You know, that last caller, I love him. Because when he finished, I learned something.
Yeah.
You know that? When he finished, and I commend all on that. On these 2 hours, all of us make the older folks get that. And especially Panadol, Marshall. You know that? I love it. For that alone, I hope I get old and all. Still there when I get older, all they can do the same thing.
Yes.
I hear we talking about this divers. And I hear somebody call just now for communication. To me, if these people could have talked from the bottom of the sea to the person on top, I don't think they would have died by now. Or somebody could have been able to tell them, instead of some men had to swim up some pipe and beat, they would have been able to tell them where things are not beaten. And you know something? When I heard Pastor Google to a thing a while ago about the man who went back down.
Yeah.
Here one of his comments. Forget the man in charge, the supervisor, we put down the supervisor, but expert divers. So my question is, the divers that went down and lost their life, were they not expert? That's my question, because every other being expert divers. That means that these fellas, I want to know what qualification these fellas who went down they had as divers. And the next thing, everybody have a limited amount of air. When you go down there, you have a certain amount of time with a certain amount of air. And if you don't return, there is no way they go 5 hours after, 3 hours after, that you're going to be allergic. They breathing nothing down there, people. The people went down there with a particular amount of air for a particular amount of time. And if it's supposed to go 1 mile and they end up 7 miles, come on, people, what do you expect to come out from inside of it? It is start to know that we're going to lose 5 important Trinidadians because we don't talk about oil and gas. See what we go through. Check how we need some feeling now for these poor people for oil and gas. You see how important these 5 citizens is to the 1.4 million of us, the contribution that they make to our society.
Truly, heroes.
Enjoy the evening.
Thank you so much. But they will experience that.
Yeah, that's true. But I understand.
But I mean, as experienced as you are, and let me draw an example. Hold on, honey. Let me draw an example. Every driver on the road feel is the best driver.
Like you.
Not me, brother.
I see you behind the wheel already.
Some drivers, I mean, they know their experience. They even take defensive courses.
Yeah, defensive.
You could be the most experienced driver on the road. Accident could still happen, and they could still live.
Yeah.
So these divers that went down there, they were experienced. An accident happened, and unfortunately, the outcome was one that none of us expected or wanted.
Yeah.
But they will experience drivers. And another thing with the tanks, some people were saying that, they died since Friday because they ran out of air. And I read too that the air tanks of them could have only sustained them for like an hour. But I also read that they encountered an air pocket and they were sharing the air there. Then I also heard no, they couldn't be sharing that air because that air down there toxic. At the end of the day, I said it at the beginning of the program, we don't know.
We don't know anything.
It's only God and them know.
Truly.
You understand what I'm saying? We could only speculate now. There's an investigation that is about to take place. We await the results of that investigation. At the end of the day, there are families who are grieving. There are relatives and loved ones of these men who are grieving and hurting. I hear all the theories of the ifs. I draw an example here, Robert. I say, well, if people thinking so with these ifs. We on the 3rd floor, IWER 3-story building. The big orange. We have 2 orange doors to come through before we enter the studio. Let me say a fire take place downstairs, Robert and I carrying on. We show upstairs here, we know what's going on. By the time we smell smoke, it's because the whole 3-story steps on fire. Robert and I can't come on. You telling me nobody downstairs wouldn't risk them life to come up here and save me and Robert? Or let me just say one person by some divine intervention decide to risk their life and run up these 3-story stairs and they pull out Robert. And I hear saying, oh gosh, they pull
out you first.
Well, they go pull me out first, but they pull out Robert. And I say, oh gosh, they come to save me, boy. They pull out Robert, they coming back for me. And nobody come for me on the 3rd floor of this building. Because people downstairs saying, don't go up there and save them. No, if you go up there and if you ain't come back down. But what if you went up and you pull out Robert and you come back and you pull out me?
What if? Let's see this one.
What if? Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Yes, you're live on the
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And how are you all, Roberto and Patrick?
Be good.
We did.
We did like night.
Well, all they know who called in here.
Trying to pick up the
Yes,
voice.
Mr. Marabella.
Mr. Marabella.
Yeah.
Marabella?
Patrick, you're an intelligent person, you know.
Of
And
course.
you is one of the most intelligent female that ever graced a radio station.
Well.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, it's no if or but or maybe. Anyway, I want to hear a selection. by crazy name Liar. Right? Either crazy Liar or one by Laurel's name, What's the Matter with the World?
By who?
One by Laurel's name, What's the Matter with the World?
I think you're quick. I got it crazy because the Laurels might get us a little flat.
Right, all right. Well, the crazy.
Okay.
Right. What's the matter with the world? I mean, liar by crazy.
Yeah, the Laurels, you might get a little trouble with the Laurels.
Huh? What are we getting in trouble with the Laurels?
Yeah, but the Facebook might stop our live.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, huh?
So we'll get very crazy, all right?
Yeah, so how things going with all? You know how long me get in contact with all of them?
We did, you know.
We got
We did.
Because anytime I call, I could never get hold of it at all.
There was one point in time where we was getting a little problems with WhatsApp.
Well, the WhatsApp calls.
Yeah.
Well, you know the incident that take place, the people with your line too far from me, you know.
Yeah, because Marble was right there.
Yes, it's true.
I was right there.
Line too far from me, and a couple of years ago in 1986, I think, 85. An incident like that take place.
It was 1985, I read that.
Right.
Yeah, and the one of the person who died was living down by my side.
Okay.
Wow.
And his son, his son-in-law, right, died about almost 20 years ago, but out of the country with an incident almost similar to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this tragedy that happened Friday, it was not the first.
No, not the first.
Yeah, not the first time that happened until. Not the first. But you see, I will tell you something, eh? Hear what I say? People that want to cry down union leaders and this and that. I always say a union leader is equivalent to a lawyer, right? And you know, lawyer that be taking up case where they know people lie, they know they kill, and they'll defend them. And I don't hear they say nothing about them lawyers, but the union workers that safeguard the workers and them, right, from where they working. Because I could tell you, when I used to work where I used to work, the condition they want you to work in. Like at that time, I working on a bus, and the supervisor come and here he will tell me, this bus is the only bus that has for branch shares, and you find it taking long, right? And they want it now. I say, well, if it's the only bus that going branch shares, and all they want it now, get a driver and go with it. Now he needs to ask me why the problem, why it taking so long. You understand? You see, them that go to talk to people they well like, and it's a lot of exploitation that we taking place. People always talking and say, oh, people coming and they working for this money and we don't want to work for it and things. People, you have to pay people according to how they work. Because the Bible says when a man work, he's supposed to get paid.
Truly.
You understand? It have a lot of people, right? All they concern is they fill their pocket and they ain't care about the workers who making them look good. Right? And plenty of them in one union. You understand? They want to just work people. And people must remember it's people like Butler and them who do so, right? Who fight for workers and things for them to get benefit. They forget everything about that, you know. But they quick to cry. When you're working in petrol train, it will be easy for people to work in petrol train because when you work there, noise all over the place, all kind of thing. And healing all them things. You understand? But they quit the crack lonely workers that say, yeah, close down petrol train, close the down. But I always say it's better than close down WASA than they close down petrol train. Because WASA is a total failure in this country. Because you will tell me, they're telling you, right, don't use no hose. I pay for my water. They come like, I flow come and telling me, what cable to use when I pay in for my cable bill. You understand? And what's how water wasted all over the place, destroying the road, and then putting the house in order. I wish it what happened with TNTech recently. One day we could happen every day because it exposed plenty of these people up to WhatsApp. Like I was telling a WhatsApp man, when only give us salary, only supposed to take half of that and give it to people selling water tank, give it to TNTech, right? Who make it only look good because they them was selling electricity to pump people because just imagine the thing that WhatsApp supposed to give me, they been making it, it coming from God. They've been making it.
Thank you so much, caller. And remember, the views of the callers are not the views of the Street 919 FM management. Alright, that's the views of the caller and the caller alone. That's to protect the station. Good afternoon, welcome.
Hey, Miss Precious. Sorry about it.
Hi.
Awesome.
This phone low, boy.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Somebody saying we are so fortunate. Then on this Saturday, now when was you with my friend? You always say is the greatest design, the greatest man-made design that is in motion. Like the central systematic system we live in on us. You understand?
Yeah.
That is the prayer way from yourself, When you think about yourself, right? How you live, you think about a nice sneakers or a nice shoes, a nice dress, a nice pants, and physical holy things. And that is what the system is all about. To put your way with the once you come to me, spirit and truth. And we don't go to God in spirit and truth because it's not only on that. All we learn about is holy things. You understand? That's what is system. It's come to put us right. You understand? When we small, we grow smaller, when we big all good. We are leading with organization work. But the children come watching you and following you, and that system keep going and going and going, and that's what killing us really. You understand? The first thing the African man used to do is say, when you first rule, know thyself. We don't know the self now. We're running away from your own self. When you go and fight away, you kill 1,000 men, you come back, the real enemy, you have to face the real enemies inside of you. And people don't understand that. Hey, jealousy, anger, lust, greed, bad mind, envy, all these things, it's an enemy inside. It's all these different things, it's self-phone. Different self-phone. When you get with somebody, it's the self you're fighting. And you don't know you're fighting yourself because you feel fighting somebody else, but it's that anger, that self of anger you're fighting within you. But you don't know that, you're not conscious of that. And it's some serious life, we are in ourselves. And so we run away from ourselves. We become lovers of the holy self. My friend, you have a body.
Yes. So guys, we're going to go to our Royal Castle meal tip, and right after that we go back straight to the phone calls.
This season of Lent, get more options from Royal Castle with their 3 tasty meal specials. Meals made with the freshest fish, seasoned with the Castle's appetizing Trini ingredients and cooked to golden perfection. Choose from the fish combo, 2 succulent pieces of fish, 1 side and a 16-ounce soft drink, or the fish sandwich combo of a tender, tasty sandwich, 1 side and a 16-ounce soft drink, or even a flavorful veggie combo option of a sandwich, a side and a 16-ounce soft drink. Get more options from Royal Castle, our culture, our taste for Lent.
Here's another meal tip from Royal Castle. Going to the beach, heading to the river, or perhaps having a get-together at home? Take the hassle out of the line, hop into Royal Castle and pick up a mega meal. Get 12 tasty pieces of chicken with flavor to the bone, together with 6 regular sides. Mix them up with choices of fries, coleslaw, potato or fresh salad, plus a 2-liter soft drink. Let us handle the cooking while you focus on the good time with your crew. So pick up a mega meal or 2 from Royal Castle. It's our culture and our taste.
What goes in is a local something that makes it all taste better. It's the flavor of our culture. Come from here, come from there, and everywhere. It's the special flavor that's made us savor at the Royal Castle. Welcome the Royal Castle. Royal Castle. Flavor to the bone. Royal Castle. Taste the very own. Royal Castle is the local something that makes it all taste better. Taste the unique flavor of our culture at Royal Castle.
That was today's meal tip from Royal Castle.
That's the voices of the Goretti Group, Texaco, Dixieland Steel Orchestra. Hear, oh Lord, as requested by Joy, she asked us to play that one and dedicate it to the grieving family and the nation. It's really, really a sad moment in time for TNT as we grieve together with the families and loved ones of these divers who went down. You know, they have a very risky job. You know, they're just doing their job to put food on the table. I remember about that one of the wives I was reading today. that
She said
her husband got into an accident on the Paria in December.
Right.
And she begged him not to go
To go back.
She said if we had to live on $1, we would live on $1 and feed our family. Don't go back, please. But that's his job.
Yeah.
And like when Robert and I was having a conversation in the newsroom, we were saying that, unfortunately, people just would risk their lives to do their jobs.
To provide
for their families. Look at Alien Man, you on the line. Hold on, let me take you. Look at, oh gosh, you're going. Come back, Alien Man. When Alien Man calls us, we just be, kind of pulling.
Iron, steel.
He just be pulling iron, anything can happen. There's a guy that lives by us, Lavantel, a young guy, doing construction work, and turned wrong, and I went in a state. The risk we take, and then things just happen. So that's why we always have to be praying. Okay, the phone line's open now. Call me back. I'll take the calls. And you're cutting off the calls so fast. By the time I go to take Rowley Jr. call, it just cut off. Call me back. Also, Alien Man as well. Look, Yusuf. That's one of the drivers. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Precious and Robert.
Hi, how are you?
Very nice program, very nice program.
Blessings to you, thank you.
I had to touch on three issues one time. The first thing is the divers. I sympathize with them. I mean, my son is in the circle of not so much diving, but something called rope access, which gives them, the risk factor involved in being over the sea and that type of thing, and you pray for him every day. It's not easy, and the money, while salaries might be good, the risk is so high.
Yes.
And diving is no different.
Yes.
One of my biggest fear in life, I'll tell the father, death is inevitable, but I don't want to die that way. It's one of, to me, would be one of the most painful of deaths.
Yeah.
And I am sympathetic, with the family, with this whole affair. The only thing I beg them, don't let it be aligned to anything political. Yes. Because it's going to carry down, it's going to bring down the whole essence of the death of your family, and you don't need that. That's one. The Russia affair, listen, you ever know that somebody would tell you they're an ally? If you and I are friends, then you could understand what I'm going through. Politically and internationally, America is our ally. All the countries that fall under NATO is our ally. But you know what? If an ally, like America, follows with Venezuela, I have to follow too, as the same ally, let's not get sanctions. Now, that is what you call decorated bullying. So I cannot do trade with anybody because NATO says so. And that's the whole thing about it. And it's something that we have to live with. And it's like the bully that you can't do it all because we have so much family in America. A lot of my family is in America and Canada. So I just may have to side with NATO. Although the Russians may have a fault, we just have to wait and hope that everything ends well in our interest and our family's interest and our country's interest. The other thing that you touch on, the gentleman talk about the trade union movement. I once embraced trade union movements until I know while they're on salary, they don't really have a conversation on productivity. The only trade union leader, and this is not because I'm a supporter of the PNM, Jennifer Batiste, as head of the PSA, after an agreement, a salary agreement, she told the workers, listen, now that you have settled for wage increase, go and produce and ensure that the population gets its worth in relation to productivity and service. Precious and Robert, I have never heard union leaders talk about that aspect from a national perspective. They all believe a salary increase. But before I go, the gentleman who spoke lengthy in relation to the union, he spoke about WASA. Now, WASA is unionized. You all don't want to know the procedure to get employment in WASA. One of the areas, you may just have to go through the union. And productivity is a factor. It's a problem. You try to fix it, there's a problem. So, damn if you do, damn if you don't. I pray that thing resolved. Good program. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Good day, Precious and Robert. Listen, Precious, you have played a tune there a little earlier. What a piece of music. The name of it is Sherry and Luke, Where's the Love? I wish you could play that again. What a wonderful piece of music. Thank you.
Hello, good day, Precious and Robert. Yeah, Precious and Robert. Good afternoon. There is something bothering me, right? Your income tax. Why they bring this income tax in a way that you have to go online to do your income tax? And if you have to get it done, if you can't do it, you have to pay some internet cafe. The internet cafe, not all of them does it. But they want to charge $200 a one. You have to pay more than the money you get it back to do your income tax. And I find that a wrong thing the government do. At least the government supposed to have somebody in place doing that for the people, because you have to remember it's ageable people. You understand? When we don't know nothing about internet and computers, you understand? We know about typewriters and this thing, but computers and things we don't know about computers. So I find the government supposed to make it in a way that when people pay their taxes, they'll make it in a way easy for the people to do it. You understand? Because I'm telling you, do it online, and it's a problem to get to do it online because you don't know about it. And when they ask people to do it, they want to charge $200 and $300 to do one income tax. So I find that is really wrong. That is something they need to really fix.
All right.
Well, hopefully those in authority who did it when I heard you, and they put things in place to accommodate the elderly who don't really know about computers.
Yeah.
And in anything you're doing, people would find a way to make money on your head.
Mm-hmm.
So you come into them for help to do your income tax, they're charging you $200-$300. Unfortunate.
Yeah, for that service.
Yeah.
Everything our money making thing.
I tell you a long time, you get a few friends to build your whole house for free, you just feed them,
Yeah.
No? And that is how the system is. You can't afford everything for free. Hello?
Hi, let me respond to the guy with the income tax.
Mm-hmm.
The elderly don't pay income tax unless you're working after 60. And even if you're working after 60, you have to be very, very organized, technically and otherwise, to be working after 60 to file an income tax return. The other thing is optional. And if the gentleman sit down there, you can't adjust to what world standards are coming to. It's better. I do my income tax online. Mm-hmm. It's very, very organized. What he can do is take his time because he can use the phone, go to TT Connect, and it will guide you through every single thing, Pressure.
Okay.
So it's something, damn if you do, damn if you don't. The elderly don't pay income tax unless you're a businessman, and businessmen will be organized technically to do everything online. Here was the thing about it. Ministry of Legal Affairs have done everything to do the birth certificate and everything online, where TT Post now dropping you home. Here's a gentleman in 2022 telling you don't upgrade it technologically, but go back to somebody filling it out. If you have $200 to get from an income tax return, you don't have to send it in. Come on, people. BLM, in fact, you should call to get better information. Go to TT Connect it with your email address and everything, and you'll be fine.
Okay,
Other than that,
TT Connect.
don't tell government to drop the standards. So take care.
Thank you so much. So you heard that caller, Rowley Jr. saying go online, type in TT Connect, and it will guide you through how to fill out that income tax. Good afternoon.
Some caller.
Yeah, I'm 59 years. I almost there to resign. You understand? And I have some income tax to fill out. I go in and find out all about it. But I never really go on TT to really find out about it really. But
TT Connect.
But the people and them who really willing to do it fair, they want to charge you the amount of money they want to charge.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, you know? If even though they say, well, all right, they charge a little $100 or $50, but they want to charge you if you have 7, like I have 7. I have to pay $200 for each one.
Oh, Lord.
Some is charging $300 for one. You understand?
Check out the TT Connect. Yeah? Okay, thank you. Yeah, check out that
way. At 59,
yeah, you want to...
You know, tech-wise.
Yeah.
But you don't have a grand who could help you out, because to pelt out $200-300 for somebody to
and 7.
But again, Mauli Jr. said just
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
and type in TT Connect and
12.
You know, he said they're guiding you, and he make it sound like it's really easy to understand.
Yeah.
Let me get rid of one of these requests. Somebody requested Crazy Liars.
Pulpit preach, another one in the classroom teach, another one on the TV say, oh my, it will be lovely today. And then the way they hypnotizing the youth, they say they talking the gospel truth. A little old lady whisper to me, be careful of what you hear and you see. Half of what you see is just illusion. Most of what you hear is not the truth. Half of what you see is just illusion. Most of what you hear is not the truth. The things they tell you will be convincing. It has no value and it's deceiving. You must be wise to stay out of the fire. Those who look straight in the eyes of a liar. Somebody say that the world go end. Another one called she good friend. You hear the story, you'll hear it too. I want to know if this thing really true. It says brimstone and fire for we, and everyone will be enemy. A million years this place lasts for sure. Make you like the plus a billion and more. Half of what you see is just illusion. Most of what you hear is not the truth. Half of what you see is just illusion. Most of what you hear is not the truth.
That is so true.
They would mislead you into darkness.
As a voice of Crazy, I don't know the female backup. But the name of the song is called Liars, as requested by one of our Facebook commenters. So guys, that's all the time we have. I want to thank everyone who was having a conversation on our Facebook. Love going out to those of you who are also having a conversation on YouTube. Big up to Ray, Ali, Timmy, Ranks, Bernie, Sonia, everybody on the
everybody
on the YouTube. And again, thank you guys so much for spending 2 hours out of your 24 hours with us. We truly appreciate it. So guys, have a wonderful afternoon, and please be safe
and stay blessed.
And every chance you get, talk to the Most High. Alright, it's just a conversation you're having with the Most High.
My cousin, my Camille.
Hi Camille, and I see Moses.
Joseph Moses.
Now coming as well. So guys, we are out. We have a news coming up at 4 o'clock right after the ads. And then we have the Queen of Talk, Miss Aisha Wells. She will come in and take you guys up until 7. Yeah, so keep it locked on the Street 919 FM. Be blessed, people.
St. Patrick's Day has arrived, and it's the perfect excuse to get together over the unmistakable and bold liquid of Guinness Extra Stout. Let's spark a new